Nigga, we go all metal, nigga, no breaks. And best believe when it come to cereal, it's Frosted Flakes. That's like the THC and the terpenes come around the way, you know, stretched out like a limousine. That's how I feel off the indica, it give me power. Best believe I get hungry when I'm smoking sour. But it's all about the different flowers that give me different powers. I always like to devour. And if I need to bounce back, nigga, I take a shower. And best believe, my nigga, you know I'm on the hour like the clock. Tick tock, that's the watch, my nigga. Best believe you already know I'm ready to shop, my nigga.
But Black Lives Matter though, running from the bull like a goddamn matador. It don't even matter though, pockets getting fatter so. Shawty want a ring, she think her ass from fucking Saturn so. She get tossed out like a fucking forward lateral, and the next one pondering like what's the fucking pattern. So I tic-tac-toe, I kick back hoes like when that click-clack blow. I kidnap foes, I put a devil in the dress, that's how I gift rap hoes. Young pimp, good hair like I'm slick back bro.
You just not leaving me, never had a girl who believe in me, so all the shit just new to me. She like to keep me on my feet. I've been getting to it. She say, fuck you, haven't slept in weeks. She say, who you love, nigga, me or the fucking streets. Never got a cheat behind doors. Wow, she's a freak. College student, plus she got all A's. Yeah, she's a geek. Come and talk to me. She ain't got time to be stalking me. I be cooking up. She like how I make that broccoli. Come rock with me. Making power moves like it's Monopoly. If this ain't real love, then I don't even own reality. Swept off her feet like the world ain't got no gravity. Damn, like the world ain't got no gravity.
Yeah, okay. Plane leaving PR, flight over to DR. Got a hand in everything, more arms than a sea star. Ask about the octopus, no, you gotta refrain. Shawty was a thug, but respect he had to regain. Police had him shook. Pantalones with pee stains. 48 hours, that nigga singing like T-Pain. Yeah, listen, my circle's tighter than an asshole. On you niggas, heels like Sabato, some that close. Pace yourself, you breathing harder than fat hoes. Eyes on the clock, I'm keeping time like I tap toes. I don't tiptoe with no rap hoes. It's sad, bro. Keep a bad bitch with a different bag and some class, so you can't catch me like pop flies on yacht rides. Drinking champagne with Popeyes, my stock high. Yeah, my stock high and my producer too. Booze got me stuck like super glue. I'm super schools.
Yo, if you ain't watching the cloud, you watching bullshit.
Hey, drop that flame.
Titties, huh? Tell me.
Yeah, I heard titties.
All right, there it is.
You know, and we record.
Did you get it loud and clear? You just hear titties.
I heard it all.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Pristine.
Can we get titties one more time? Can we get them one more time?
Titties.
Titty boy, that's crazy.
If you love titties, let us know in the comments. I can still do my drops. All right, bet. Let's go.
I love titties. Y'all love titties?
Well, that's how y'all kicking it off.
I
So
love
we just
titties.
kicking it off with the titties, huh?
I love titties. I'm a titty man.
We're not kicking it off with titties. I'm not talking about no boobies
I love boobies.
or any knockers. No jugs, no melons,
I
no
like a
nothing.
booty too, but you know, not no
No, we are not going. Listen, we are not doing that.
none of that. Yeah, none of that. Pause.
All right, look. So let's start off with something basic. How was everybody's weekend? You know, what did everybody do this weekend?
Shit, busy. Very, very busy.
This weekend I was forced to make a vote, and now I want y'all to take a vote on this, and we're gonna take a vote. Jugs or cheeks?
What? I mean, both at the same time, though.
No. If a woman walked up to you, are you gonna look at face, jugs, or cheeks?
Oh shit, you added face now.
I had to add that because
I might look at the print if they coming from forward or front.
I had to add that because that's a physical feature that you would.
You know what I'm saying?
So are you asking preference or what you see first?
Yeah, from the preference of those three.
I'm looking at the face and the titties because that's a combination.
Okay, you got a combo meal going on. He got a combo going on. He got a number 2.
I would say face, literally.
Hey, let us know in the comments if you ordered the number 2. When you looking
Let
for
me know
what you
about
trying
the
to
number
do.
2s.
I feel like if you run up on someone staring at their titties, you gonna like come up like, hey bro, relax.
Not staring,
A
but
little scary.
I'm gonna see the face. Like, I don't know. I guess my peripherals and my all the way vision be just there. So if I'm in your face, like talking to a female, I automatically see your titties by looking at your eyes. Like, I don't know. It sounds crazy, but it's real. Like,
Because it's peripheral. His peripheral is at a range where most ain't. So it's like at a range.
nah, the peripherals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see
That's what I'm saying.
around it.
You from probably torso, probably to the, above the forehead a little bit. The peripherals is nice.
Body scan, yo. Full body scan from a distance, so you don't look like a perv when you get.
So y'all scanning girls like the Terminator? Like y'all got the radar and y'all just know what she has like off the
You wanna
rip?
scan a female far enough so you don't seem like a perv. Because if a female's feeling you, y'all gonna catch her eyes before y'all pass it.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
If you scan
I'm
it,
a scan from a
so
distance.
you
So I don't
scanning
look
is
like a perv.
like
Nah,
up and
just-
down. Are you
just,
like?
bro? I might just be walking past. Look, I might start looking down and look up, but I'm at the same time.
So
I'm pretty sure
you hit her with the
females
blink.
do it too.
You hit her with the blink, like the fake
And
blink.
then when I get close enough to her, we catch her eyes, and then if that something happens, you know.
All right, let's talk about it then since
So,
y'all on it.
so nah, we getting everybody jump first.
All right, let's
So
get
we
everybody
got-
jump.
We got
I'm gonna slow down.
We
I'm
got
relax.
peripherals from here. We got full body scan. You know what I'm saying? We got RoboCop. You know what I'm saying?
He going there like,
You know what I mean?
a little
See the
quick.
whole
To,
person before you get.
Now we on Fox watching.
I go by. I don't know when you talking about when you first see somebody. When you first really the behind.
Hey, give Fox that other pillow.
Then I see the face.
You're gonna have to get closer to the mic.
Once the face, the face gotta get me.
So we got.
Yeah, the face for sure. It got.
but how you gonna see the ass through?
I don't really want to necessarily see the ass real quick. I really want to see the face real quick because
Right.
shit be going crazy. So let me see the face.
True.
So you got a quick glimpse of the face, real quick.
Yeah, and she's cute. Oh my goodness.
Peripheral, RoboCop scan. Quick glimpse, real quick.
Shit, I'm gonna just say face. Honestly, I mean, if titties is there, you gonna see some titties. It's that, as you
True.
said, it's just within.
Drop a bomb for the titties being
Obviously,
there.
not being a creepy ass nigga about it. Like, hey, what's
Maybe sitting
A
there.
lot of them be out now, so you can't.
that's what I'm
miss
saying. You gotta.
The kids be out.
Yeah,
The kids right there, they be out. That's what they call them. Instead of babies.
I ain't ever
respect it,
heard
like, you
that.
gotta-
Respect them. I ain't
Cause some
never-
niggas is mad weird about that shit
Yeah,
though.
my
Like,
bad. I don't mean it like
oh
that.
no, you. I understand.
I mean, I ain't ever seen them call tit.
A little older, I heard
kid.
older chicks, older people say that.
That's old school.
Like, my baby.
You wanna see my kids? if I
So you mean to tell me what you saying there? So a woman eyeballs never been right here. You never been right here on the Mellencamps like that?
Yeah.
Like while she was talking?
no, I ain't ever. What? No, sir. Like I'm looking into the eyes, and when I see the eyes, I can see the titty. So if I see that, I'm having a full blown.
So you never had to learn to get that skill? You was just born with that?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, I guess I was then. Yeah, I can say I
Dang,
was.
yeah, that's what I'm trying.
I guess that's a natural thing.
A shot of, you know what I mean?
Eye to eye.
Drop
Like
a bomb on that one.
Drop a bomb on that. You gotta check out the cans first. You know what I'm saying?
How is everybody doing though? Like,
No,
how everybody doing tonight at this moment right now? Like,
I'm good. Man.
Hell yeah, excellent. Shit.
Excellent.
Everybody's above ground.
facts. Got to stay above ground.
Damn sure.
No belows. No belows.
You guys ready for Halloween?
Halloween.
Yeah, bro, I'm about to be Pootie Tang.
Oh,
Booty time?
side eye Tay, my brother.
What time?
Yes, sir. Send me down on the running kind.
Oh
nigga.
shit, he brought it back. Drop a bomb on that.
Bro, I'm so excited.
That's dope though.
So what is everybody being for
absolutely.
Halloween? You know, Scoozy's gonna be Pootie Tang. What y'all got?
I don't even know yet.
I'm be myself. I'm scary.
I'm pretty much gonna be myself too, but I'm gonna be like in a crawl suit, like literally, like I'm gonna be in a crawl suit. Not on no Michael Myers or nothing like that, but I'm gonna just have a crawl suit with a mask on. I'm in the trenches. I'm a crawl space technician, so that's what I'm gonna be.
I'm gonna be a big bag of weed. I've been saving. I'm gonna be a big bag of weed, bro. Or I
You
might
gonna be a bush.
Yeah. Later, early in the day, I'm gonna be loud, man. With the kick.
Be there. You gonna be camouflaged.
Something be some way.
Yeah, big bag of weed, bro.
I gotta stay sharp.
That's what's up.
Like I don't even know what to say about this brother.
What everybody else gonna be?
I don't know.
Shit, I'm gonna be Hokage Thrasher.
Okay.
You said, well, we have a report coming back here from Thrasher.
Hokage Thrasher.
Who?
Hokage.
Hokage,
Hokage.
Hokage.
He's speaking some other shit.
Yeah, that's Japanese.
He gonna be the dude from Naruto.
Some other type of thrashing.
I learned it's a difference between cartoons.
You said what?
You got anime and you got American cartoons. See, that's an anime. Did you know that?
I ain't even know nothing about him. I ain't know nothing about him. I know nothing about the anime or no American cartoons unless you talking about like Nickelodeon and shit.
Coco Melons.
Yeah, Coco. I can name any song. I'm gonna put that shit on the next album.
Wait, when was the first album?
You said it what?
You said the next album. When was the first one?
Blues Clues. Blues Clues Volume 1.
I'm not doing this today with you. I'm not doing
Like
this
with
today.
Steve.
Had a couple tracks on that joint.
Like Steve.
Volume 1. Live at the Bounce Hole.
You know what I'm saying, man?
So personally on the topic, let's get on a topic where we talking music, because this beat fire. This beat is fire right here. So shout out to the Flame. Definitely shout out. He definitely
Shout out James Aflame on the beat.
well, welcome to the Cloud of Judgment.
Baby.
Sitting here, I'm the Gemini.
Loud America.
Fox.
Scoozy.
Here's your boy Rio.
Hold on, proper introduction. This is part 2 of Scoozy returning to the cloud. You know what I'm saying? Kicking it with us. Make sure you check out the first episode. It was dope. His performance was amazing. We're going to get into his new music, a lot of things that he has going on, and we're just going to shoot the shit, take it to the motherfucking cloud.
Hell yeah. To the cloud of nowhere.
Goddamn.
So let's talk about the upcoming project. Let's just get straight into it.
Yeah, man.
Like,
So, it's called Ask About the Octopus. It's kind of funny because last time we thought we came out here, it was like, yeah, shit's dropping in like 2-3 weeks. Did not happen. Wasn't gonna happen. But the shit wasn't ready, so that's fine. So now it's ready. We just got done doing 4 album listening parties, like literally week after week after week. We went to DC, Richmond, Newport News, and we ended in Atlanta last Saturday. So it's been very well received. It does come out officially November 8th, so I'm very fucking excited.
definitely gotta tap in.
Shout out Scoozy, man.
That's
Hey.
real though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man.
So what went into the process of making this upcoming project?
I would say just being a little bit more cognizant of what's being written. I would say like I'm definitely a rapper's rapper, and I got to the point where like, oh no, don't die. Nah. I got to the point where I was over rapping. Like I was just so focused on my skill set. The initial point of songwriting was kind of escaping from me. And it's kind of funny because I remember hearing like certain artists like Jay-Z and shit like that start talking about like not necessarily dumbing down your lyrics for making it easier to digest. And I was like, it kind of takes away from the craft. Until I got to that point and I was like going certain places. And I think I heard someone say something. I don't know if they were joking or what, but it bothered me a little bit. Because you know how niggas say little jokes and it's like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? But he was like, yeah, every other bar that nigga says is a bar. It's nothing but bars. I'm like, bitch, I be saying shit too. The fuck? So I kind of just got to a better understanding of like as a songwriter, like, all right, I can be the best rapidy rapper in the world, but I really want to get my point across well and kind of trying to find that middle ground. And that was really a lot of the writing behind this project, is getting like general concepts across in the best way and still keep it musical too. So
Now, is there like something that you're dropping that you want to like that people should be prepared for? Like your all-time favorite one that you recorded on either this project or a project before this, perhaps?
Nah, I would say the whole point of the album is to be digested as a whole. So it's definitely like, again, granted, you could pick apart any song, whatever, and you're gonna get something different from it. But it's an overall message to be received, and then it's supposed to serve one of multiple purposes. Like if you're here to listen for some shit like that, if you want to get a deeper meaning and like really gain that intellect, it's there for you. But if you just want something to like smoke to or just ride down the street or vacuum your crib and not pay attention, the musical aesthetic is still there for you to enjoy it. So I just want to provide an environment for someone, at least audibly, to truly just enjoy and experience however you want to experience it. You can get some pussy to it. You could cry to it. Maybe even both at the same time. I'm not here to judge. Work out, whatever. Drink, smoke. You know, hopefully that's the extent of whatever whomever does. But I just wanted to, again, just create a listening experience for somebody.
That's dope.
Yo, what was that word you said? Audibly?
Yeah.
I like that word. That's a $3 word right there. Drop a bomb on audibly, yo. I'm gonna start using that shit.
Get $3.
That's a good question.
See, I never thought it passed the point of just saying $3. So you the first person to actually ask for the $3.
Cloud TV,
It's not the answers, it's the questions.
Cloud TV donation, $3, bro.
That's a good question.
Last time, y'all, know what I mean, you was here for a recording. What changed since last time? I mean, you was. I can't remember the dude name or nothing.
Wait.
Oh, you can't interrupt my question because I'm gonna forget.
You
about
interrupted Lyle's question. We need to get some structure in this bitch.
He said come with another.
Hold on.
Oh, my bad. My bad, Scoozy. I had a question.
Go ahead, bro. Nah,
I had a question.
You really wanted to ask that question?
I forgot about y'all said too many words between me and my thinking. I mean,
You bookmark.
no, I'm just.
Because he's like, nah, yo, fuck that. For real. What happened between the last time? You said something. I don't remember.
See, that's the thing. I don't either.
All right, we going to run it
Go ahead,
back.
Lyle.
It was just
I'm
real
gonna
aggressive.
think
I'm
about it.
sorry.
Go ahead, Lyle.
Question
My
I
bad.
had for you was like, what for the people that are watching the second episode that has not seen the first one, what y'all need to go watch and y'all need to subscribe if you haven't.
Damn right.
What could you give us a small introduction of who you are? You know, we're not gonna go deep into it because I know the first one I listened and you was in depth.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah. My name is Scoozy. It's SKUZ with 2 I's. I am a MC. I'm a musician, entertainer, business person, man, guy. I'm from Newport News, Virginia, but I've grown up a lot of different places. I've come up in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, as well as different places in North Carolina too, D.C., but mostly and most importantly, I would say Newport News. Moved out to Richmond about 3 years ago. And I've just been pushing the music and hip hop shit as long as I have been, for honestly. So constantly trying to push the culture forward.
What do you think your influence in music has? What artists have influenced you the most?
Prince is a big one, honestly. I'm a huge Prince fan.
Is a dope artist.
Yeah, especially when it comes to innovation and like live performances and like understanding like being an artist, understanding business as well too. I'm a big Prince fan. As far as like rappers, Jay-Z for sure, Jay Electronica more recently, J. Cole for sure, a lot of J's. Biggie Smalls initially. I'm trying to think. Right now, some of the more chill stuff I like Larry June, Currency.
June is the man. Listen.
Yeah, G Perico.
You like Primo Rice?
I'm not hip, honestly.
Primo Rice. If you want to listen to good, for real, they're from DC, but they moved out west, so they got it's a vibe.
Okay.
All their music is a vibe. Like the whole Larry Jones and that West Coast. Larry June can be listened to anyway, because a lot of DC people, they listen to everything. So because of the go-go music, but that's a good look. You got hip hop in your blood, though. I can tell, bro. I listen to your music. You definitely took a lot of time and you try to hone your craft to your music, and you actually pay attention. Like a lot of people just rap. You like really like songwriting and trying to do something.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of good income in songwriting. You never know what can happen to you. I wish you the best for real.
Nah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Like a real well-rounded person,
I try to be.
Number of respect. You said pushing the culture forward. You want to touch base on a little bit of like what you meant by that?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Honestly, I came up in the culture of hip hop, so like when I got into rapping, I understood that it wasn't just about rapping. It was MCing, DJing, graffiti, breakdancing, knowledge, like self, like, and that was always a big part of it to me, especially like making me, like you said, more well-rounded, not just an artist but a person too, and just having something to connect to and really hold on to. And what I kind of noticed in my area before I left was like a lot of like younger dudes who was getting into hip-hop and stuff. There wasn't as much foundation in the culture of it. I feel like once you understand something to be a culture, you know it's bigger than what it is, and you take more responsibility for it, and you do more to do it. Because like to me, it's not just about rapping and posting stuff or whatever like that. Not there's nothing wrong with that, but it's everything. It's like being a better MC. It's, you know, being a better man. Like finding different ways to do shows, not accepting certain things from like businesses and whatnot, and like understanding fully not just what it means to be an MC, but just like how this affects my life and my life affects other people's too. And like just constantly showing people innovation, because this is a form of creation. Like this is really important shit. It's very important, and niggas need to understand how important that is and the power that we have from it. And also it's just fucking fun. Like, you know, that's my main thing. But the last couple events we've had, I told everybody like, okay, we know we're gonna do events, but let's make sure we go have fun. Like let's have a good time. Let's do what the fuck we want to do.
And that's good. You know, well, our artists,
I respect that shit. That shit's dope.
an artist that's really into each part of it, I feel like they're a part of hip hop. I'm not saying that a person that just raps and they get on, they're still a part of hip hop, but I feel like a person that goes into every aspect of it, writing and learning, because there's a lot to it. There's a lot of stuff to hip hop, even the West Coast hip hop. If you really study hip hop, there's a lot of stuff, and a person that takes the time to do that and learn how to write real lyrics, they really get the Grammy nominated type stuff. Like a Kendrick, his album is dope. That new joint is good.
I just feel like if you love something, you're really interested in it, it should go without. I mean, granted, it's not gonna go without saying, but I feel like it should. Like I can't speak for anybody else, but I know me, if I'm really interested in something, I want to dissect it. Like I want to know how this plus this equals that. Like I'm competitive too, so it's like if I want to be a top level, a top tier MC, rapper, songwriter, whatever, I'm like I want to know what it takes to get to that level. And it's not, if you really enjoy it, it's not gonna suck or be bad. If it's stressful for you to do that, you might be doing the wrong thing, you know. Oh man.
And that was a powerful statement, because you can get overbogged or something and just feel like nothing's happening. You can say that.
Yeah.
And you know, if you say that, sometimes it can make you really. It can make you or break you.
Yeah.
And the people that survive are like the hard workers and the people that just don't give up. Like, you know, I push my brand 25 hours a day and there's only 24.
As you're supposed to.
So I lost a whole lot of people along the way. And if I believe in something, I feel like it's going to outlast them, I'm going to keep going.
Right.
And that's great that you believe in what you believe.
Y'all believe in manifest?
Hell yeah. Definitely.
You believe in them?
Yeah. If anything, it's like for yourself as well, you know. I mean, I believe in it genuinely. Like you do manifest things if you affirm them, but like let's just say that shit didn't exist. It's still something important for your conscience to like truly be that confident in yourself and like take the time to like do whatever. Like, cause if you speak it up, you're gonna believe it. You're gonna make it happen. Yeah,
that's fact. It's gonna happen.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, I just had to ask that. I said I'm sorry, I just had to ask that.
Nah, that shit fit though.
That fit.
Yeah.
Hey, Rio,
But
tap in.
you said what? I was just about to see.
Yeah, tap in, Rio.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I mean, I didn't mean to cut him off.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. Nah, but I mean, but from since you was up here the first time to now, like, I mean, what kind of improvements, what kind of switches you had to make to, improve yourself and do what you needed to do to improve your brand.
I would say just staying in tune with what's needed, like TikTok and shit like that. Like I'm a little bit, I'm not older than most people, but I would say people who are doing like a lot of popular social media stuff, like everybody's on TikTok. I'm almost 30. Like that shit is kind of weird to me, but you know that's no excuse. You gotta learn, you gotta adapt.
Yeah.
So, and then for me, I had to kind of figure out what was fun with certain things. So just adapting my business structure, understanding better things about business, and then the project, and like kind of mapping things out for how I want to move. Like not just now, but after this and stuff. And like last time we did like a month or 2 month plan, and it wasn't good enough. Like it just didn't work. So I was like, all right, bet. I did a 6 month plan. And so since I planned out a little bit better, it made everything a lot more realistic. And then just having steps makes small goals make big goals seem a lot more doable. Mm-hmm. So I just made sure that like I planned everything to the T. So it's like, granted, some things didn't go as planned, but like logistically, this is way more well planned out than it was initially.
Damn right.
Slow the
That's
turtle
dope.
that wins the race.
How long you been
What
making
happened?
music?
Slow the turtle that wins the race.
Hell yeah.
How long you been making music?
I've been playing since I was like 10. That's when I started playing sax. I've been rapping probably since like 15, 16.
So that's dope. So you in love with the just music in itself?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
That's like the one thing I'm like good at.
So what's the story behind your last album?
Like the one that's about to come out.
Yeah.
Pretty much it's just the main phrases of like my organization has always been like, don't ask about the octopus, and like my big thing, like kind of going back into Prince, is like I feel like a big part of artistry is mystique, and like giving something for people to like wonder about, like because the way that you kind of have to shop your stuff now, whatever business you're in, you have to give people constant content, so there's really no level of mystique. So the album kind of played on what we've been talking about with that, and it just kind of goes into depth on what is the relation, because it is just such a random thing. Like nigga, what like the fuck is up with the octopus? Like it's just a random thing that's not explained. Like what's the connection? So the album kind of goes into
What is the octopus?
gotta listen to the album. We can't get too much away.
That's what you was trying to sell, man. What you was trying? What you
But
listening?
now you asking the right questions.
But yeah,
But
I just want. What is the octopus?
Yeah. So well, it goes into the themes of it, and it's like it represents us, it represents the brand, and it represents like kind of like a bigger message and stuff like that. So it's one of the things you just gotta listen for. But there's a general theme behind it though, the numerology and shit like that.
Gotta tap in.
You play your own instruments in any of your songs like Prince did, or do we gotta listen to the album?
Well, nah. On the album, not so much, honestly. In previous music I have, I let my producers take the reign with this, because normally I've in other times been a lot more hands on, but sometimes when you get too hands on, you get too control freakish about your shit. Like I think it's cool to do initially, but over time you gotta grow, and I think you should work with people. So I kind of just took the reins off and like allowed myself to be produced by somebody, as opposed to like being so in control of everything.
How you think that is? They got a different sound, or from what you got? You know what I'm saying? What they got an ear for might be different from, you know what I'm saying, what you got an original sound for.
Exactly. And that's what I want. I wanted the growth. I wanted somebody else to be able to tell me like whose opinion I do value. So it's not like it's just some random nigga like, hey bro, if I was you, I'd knock them out. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, like I'd like to have somebody tell me like, hey, slow down, like chill out a little bit, like
exactly.
switch up different approaches. So
That's right. That's cool as shit, though.
Fact.
If a lot more people did that, their music would be a lot better, because that's why they're producers.
Exactly.
They produce the music.
you gotta let people do their job.
That's why a lot of these people are winning, like the young thugs. People, oh, they can't rap and all this. They're making it. They got an art. They got a certain type of music, and it's repetitive. So
Yeah.
evidently they're winning. Because you know the producers get money too.
Exactly.
Shout out to producers. They
Yeah,
get
but
checks.
they know what the ear want to hear.
Checks behind the scenes.
And they deserve it too, because they put up, they work their ass off.
They work.
Especially if you producing, like production takes. Like that's the main thing of the like, because I write fast, so writing the songs was never a problem. It was the production, and that's not a problem either. But that's what the intricacy went into, is the production and making sure everything. That was the main thing. My producer kept telling me, he was just like, okay, cool. Like, what is the octopus? Like, he really made me go into depth. Like, one answer wasn't good enough, and it's like, okay, how can we represent this musically, and then how can we tile this together so that when you listen through it, it's not like oh man, what the fuck is this and that. It's like, nah, it's an actual story.
This the octopus.
Yeah, like you get like
Like
if you
you-
listen to it top to bottom, you gonna get
You
gonna
go,
get
okay,
it.
this the octopus.
Yeah,
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. I rock with that.
Is the significance of the number 8 because of the 8 arms?
it can be
Because if we had 8 arms, we could do everything.
technically.
Shit, for real.
Yeah. It definitely.
You also
goes
could do
into-
everything if you talk in the microphone loud.
Oh no.
Well, if we had 8 arms, we could do everything, Mike.
Whatever.
And that's that.
So how your recording process is? So you write? Do you write when you hear the beat, or how you like how do you go into like your sessions?
It depends. My sessions are just that, sessions. Like I really don't like the homie studio type shits where it's just like, and it's like, there's nothing wrong with that if it works for you. Like Biggie did stuff like that. Like he preferred mad people being there, and it's like some shit like this, like it's hella people, everybody's chilling or whatever. I don't like that shit. If I'm working, I want it to be me and whoever's working. If
And the
niggas ain't
engineer.
working, they do not need to be there. I don't like that shit.
I feel
so
that.
but my producers like that too, so it's perfect. We're both crabby Caribbean niggas. Like that's it. Very grumpy. So we'll go into the session. at that time I wasn't really drinking like that. I was more so smoking. So, you know, we might roll up. We work fast. He'll just get working on the beat, and while I hear him making it, I'll start writing. I'll come up with a concept, and then we just go from there. The album process was very natural. Like, it was just, we had a general idea of what we wanted to talk about, and we've been working together so long, it was just getting into it.
So do you think that made the project even more better than it was initially going to be already?
Yeah, definitely. The cohesion made a big difference in the fact that it was consistent. It's me and Jack Union, and then Wilkes. They both have a production group called No One Ever. But I've been working with Jack Union for a long time.
Okay. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to tap in.
Yeah, nah, that
I'm gonna tap in. I'm definitely
people.
people.
Shit, probably like I met him when he first came to the country, so that was like what year is it now? 2021, so that was 11 years ago, 2010.
You locked in.
Yeah, you definitely locked in.
And speaking of locking in, we need to lock into these commercial breaks.
Oh, boy.
We need to make some adjustments, change some batteries, and get some things in order. But when we come back, we'll get more into Scoozy and everything else. And it's to the motherfucking cloud, y'all.
You know what's happening with the shit, yo. You did pick everything up. I'm not gonna be sitting here asking good ass questions with my shit.
Pick a knees, wanna pick on me specifically, wanna hit the knees. Never ever get the lick on me. Sorry, shawty, no, it isn't free. Baby, this dick is expensive. Period, pimpin', I'm in your sentence. They got expenses, I'm paying rent, so you not even tempting. I made my point like a nigga was fencing. Damn, why you defensive? Don't be so sensitive. Why you offended? Yeah. Since I'm expensive, I need repenting. Now that we mention, yeah. Pocket full of posies and receipts. Cross my heart, don't fold for deceit. Hope to live mistakes don't repeat. Who's got my soul on a low scale? My taste is high end, still dip chips in a rotel. Airbnb 5-star. No quick trips to the hotel. Running shit so hard. Need pedicures for my toenails. My class got high class. That bullshit don't know well. Don't know well. That bullshit don't know well. Running shit so hard. Yeah.
What was the do y'all remember the first song that y'all ever rapped to?
Hell yeah. It was Electric Relaxation by Tribe. It's my first freestyle ever.
That's classic.
Hell yeah.
First time I rapped, I'm gonna say like 6th grade.
You gotta talk on the microphone too.
I said like 5th grade, 5th or 6th grade. First time I started rapping. Say in front of my, I used to write poems, so came to poem to a rap eventually. And it sounded good, so I went along with it. Damn, look at me.
That's dope.
That's good.
I don't know, man. Old as shit. No, I don't know. A couple of different beats, but I think the first one I heard was like the Fat Boys. For real.
There was some beatboxing type shit.
Nah, they just had some beat. They was one of the first people with the, like Run DMC and the Fat Boys. They was like one of the first instrumental tapes that I was able to get my hands on. So we just used to freestyle, and then like on Friday nights they used to have Mr. Magic's Rap Attack. So it's you never really, I don't know. That was a long time ago, but I remember like that was like the first tape my mother let us get. Because she didn't let us get no tapes. Back then, your parents don't let you get no tapes with no cursing on it. So the Fat Boys didn't have no cursing on it. So my mom's let me get that joint. So, and they had the instrumental. So that's how it went down.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, my mother wasn't having that. You didn't have that. We used to sneak. Like my sister was the bully, so she had all the, if we wanted so we had to go to her. She had all the exclusives. She had access to everything because she was older. So, you know.
Damn straight. My joint was the Bone Thugs and Harmony. It was the original Crossroads jump. You know the one that y'all hear on the radio and shit. That's the remix. But the original one, that's a whole different. You won't even know that.
I know. Which one?
It's the original.
It's different than the beat.
Yeah, way different. It's totally different. Yeah, the original Crossroads joint. Man, listen to that. Yeah, that was the first beat I did.
Yeah, that one right there.
It won't that song. It don't sound shit like that.
The
You
first
wrong,
rap
you
song I've ever heard was the bridge.
Yeah,
Like, and I don't even know, to be completely honest.
Master Ace.
It's like I don't even know why I was listening to that, but that shit was around, and I kind of liked it. Like I wasn't even from the bridge, whatever the bridge is, you know. I mean, hey, but that shit was sweet to me.
That's New York, ain't it?
Yeah, it's Queens Bridge. It was the Bronx and Queens Bridge was beefing. Like it was KRS-One went at them. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like the Uptown versus Downtown, but the Bronx, Queens Bridge and Uptown was beefing. Like if you listen to the whole hip hop era, like the KRS-Ones and like the Master Aces and all those people in that era, they was saying a little stuff back and forth because it was party music, but they was really beefing. Like you might get caught on the train 2 or 3 in the morning. I noticed some stories I was little then, but my cousins and them, I used to see them. I'd be looking out the window, they run up the street running because like all the dudes from Brooklyn and Queens is like harder. They used to come uptown like different. They were different. Like all the dudes uptown were fly. So Brooklyn, they hooded up. Something gonna go down. So
I mean, it wouldn't be
beef through music.
It ain't.
It really went to the street.
It ain't nothing I would listen to like right now.
Yeah. But if you hear you vibing in the car and it came on,
I'd probably skip it.
Word.
Because now that like music is so advanced and like everybody makes their own music like in their own way.
Yeah.
And to get into that, matter of fact, like you have a unique style yourself, like when it comes to making music, like the art of music and stuff like that.
Word up.
Like from what I've heard, you know what I'm saying. And so how did you get to that? Like how long did it take? Because for me, I'm an artist myself, so it took me I haven't even mastered my own skill. So what? It sounds like you've mastered your sound. Like so, how did you? Like what was the process to that?
I wouldn't say necessarily that. I appreciate it, by the way. But you kind of got to remember as like a musician or MC, like the benefit that we have over someone who does like physical stuff, like athletics or anything like that, is like, you know, you can go as long as you choose to. So there's always going to be room to grow. Like, you know, as a person, hopefully you're not going to be stagnant. You know, your music should be a reflection of that. Now, I will say, of course, like you said, some of it kind of comes down to knowing who you are. And you know, maybe understanding your sound too, but that doesn't mean it can't change. I'll say as far as where I'm at currently, again, I've just been a real student of the craft. I know when I want to get to certain levels of writing, there's things I want to do. Like for example, I wasn't happy with my writing prior to this album, so I did like 30 freestyles, not like actual freestyles, but like heard a beat, write a verse to it, type shit. And so like the first 5 to 10 might have just been witty bars, but then like by the 11th one, I might be talking about God or love or like my relationship with my parents, like more serious shit. So it's like once I kind of found like that openness in myself, like I was like, okay, now we're getting somewhere where I want to be as far as writing about things comfortably. Now I can just work on the craftsmanship of it. So it's just knowing like one verse isn't ever going to be better than the other. Like you're working on getting better, so always keep writing. You know, that's the main thing. And I to this day still do the same thing.
That's dope.
So you never wrote nothing to try to fit no wave or something like the mumble rapping or none of that type of shit like that.
Nah, never. I would say I would fit within a song. Like again, that kind of just goes into the musicianship of like, cause it's interesting because rap and being an instrumentalist are so different in the sense that like if I play saxophone, I need to be able to play classical. I need to be able to play jazz. I need to play this, play this. As artists, we get very boxed in. Like, okay, well, this is who you are. This is your sound. This is this. And it's like, you don't really do that in any other style of music professionally. And by that, I mean not being an artist. Because that, you can say that about pop singers. You can say that about rappers. It's like, you have to be this lane. Like, then it becomes kind of capitalist. But at the same time, again, kind of goes to knowing who you are. So like I have no problem doing different styles of music, but I'm always going to be myself within that style. You know?
True. So any style can fit you. You ain't got to fit no other style. True.
Pretty much. It's, you know, it's not on you, it's in you. So as long as you know who you are, that's what I think it comes down to it.
That is cool as hell.
That's fire. That's dope.
Yeah, man.
Identity is a must in music.
Yeah, I would say you can tell the difference, but the good thing is it's like the path. Like, there's nothing wrong with not knowing who you are when you're doing stuff, because more than likely you probably think that you do when you're doing that. So it's kind of cool to hear the growth in people as well too. That's what I like about artists. It's like document. It's like a if you do it right, I think it's a nice little like a sound journal. Like if you're really truly open about yourself, like it's kind of dope to see the growth within yourself too. Yeah. It's like, man, I was really tripping on that shit in 2012.
All right, so how would you say the growth was from the last time you was up here on the Cloud of Judgment last year?
I wouldn't say too much because at the time I was already getting into wrapping up the album and I already kind of understood where I wanted to go. I would say with me now, it's more so about just sticking with what works and, you know, knowing where I want to go next and understanding where my next goal is. So it's like, okay, I know where I want to be at. So let me figure out what I need to do in the middle to get there. And it is I'm always going to be working on sharpening my pen. I'm always be a better rapper today than I was yesterday.
True.
That's true. That's the only way to be.
Hell yeah.
Because it's all about elevation. So you elevating and you becoming more of what you already are. You know what I'm saying? And that's for all of us, but not just a single person. So that's great. That's life.
Yeah, facts.
You know.
I be seeing my old songs on SoundCloud and stuff. I be like, man, I should take them down. Like at the same time, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I know that's.
I go back and play them. I be like, bro, I done progress so much. You feel me? From this shit I done gained. Yeah, to go back and see what I came from. I'm like, damn. All right.
Make you
like,
feel good though,
okay.
right?
Yeah. I'm doing way, way better.
Yeah.
That should make you feel good in a way.
Catalog is important.
For real.
Like that makes a good show. Like my shows, you hear everything from shit I might have made 5 years ago to shit that's about to come out. But that's kind of why. But I'm a showman too. I like performing, so it's like I like that different eras of things and sounds fit into a set so well once you really craft it right. And I think that shit is fun.
True. So you said you play instruments and shit. So you ever been in a performance and you busting? I mean, a hot 16, hot 8 with a saxophone around your neck, then hit a solo with a saxophone and shit.
Yeah, that's part of my show.
Oh damn, that's
I play piano on my shows too, and the saxophone, like whatever fits.
So
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that shit dope. as shit.
my shows are really lit, man.
Has that been something that you've always done, or is that something that you found out over time? Like, I need to incorporate, you know, all my skill sets into, like, you know, my performances.
Yeah, it definitely took over time because I don't know what it was, if it was just angst, but initially when I first started rapping, I made it a big thing to be like, this is rap and this is that, because I did play sax and do music stuff as well, and I didn't want to be like other people I was around too, who like that was part of their brand, because it's like when people do similar shit, it's really easy to get compared to motherfuckers, and like that's not what I was trying to do. But eventually, I kind of just had to be real with myself and be like, bro, I'm just trying to give the best show, the best music. Fuck what anybody think. This shit is dope, so I can give a fuck. And again, at the end of the day, I enjoy my sets. I still make them for people to enjoy them, but worst case scenario, nobody fucks with my shit, I'm gonna have a fun time every time.
You know what I learned being a business owner and having my own clothing brand? Like, I don't care if other people like it. As long as I like it and make me feel happy, then that's what means the most.
Exactly.
You know what
All
I'm
that
saying? As long
matters.
as your artists make you happy and you're doing it, there's gonna be places that aren't gonna like it. There's gonna be people that are gonna like it. So as long as you're doing it for the love of it, it's gonna all fall right into place, bro.
Damn sure.
I agree with that shit.
Pure.
Big purr.
Pure. Shit fire though. Like, this is really good. I mean, how y'all feeling?
Shit.
Man, y'all niggas high. All right, look, so this is what usually happens when I'm over there. It's when I just say some random shit just to keep the juices flowing. So I want to double back to the conversation we was having in the beginning. You know, minus the titties, but I wanted to get into when y'all see the jump, you know what I'm saying, y'all got the radar on. Some of y'all Terminators and shit. Y'all got all that going on. So what's the first move? What are y'all doing? How do you let her know that, hey, yo, I'm interested?
I don't let her know.
You don't?
Nah.
You know?
Hell nah. Why would I let her know I'm interested?
Yeah.
I'm probably not that interested to let her know. You know what I mean?
Y'all niggas
There's
cap.
levels to interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Are you speaking on just walking past somebody or seeing this person a couple?
She walked past and you know that's it. That's what I'm trying to do.
All right, so we're at a point where it's to a point where you have to talk to her. So let's get past all the if, ands, or buts. Yeah.
All the bullshit. I ain't, none of that. I'm too cool to talk
None
to
of
her
the Tevin
shit. I ain't
Campbell,
trying to
can
hear
we
that
talk
shit.
for a minute? Y'all are talking for a minute.
Exactly.
This is happening.
2 minutes, matter of fact.
When the point we like can't froze up, like you just can't froze up on this mission because if you froze up,
It ain't even a mission.
This
yet.
a no froze zone.
Nah, it ain't even a mission, but
I don't even know it.
actually,
You know what I mean?
it just might be a mission.
I don't even know. I haven't even met her. You know what I'm saying?
It could be a mission, it can't be a mission. But either way, you got to go over there and say something.
Shit.
Fact.
So,
Still won't say anything. I'll just be
Damn.
okay, we got the cut player. Hey, RoboCop scanner, what you got to say about this?
It all depends on the situation.
See,
And what I meant by saying, no, I'm gonna explain the RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Now, you say you got
You're
to,
seeing a female in the distance coming towards you, you're gonna see the whole body.
yeah, you
You're
scan
gonna
it.
end up looking at everything. And I'm gonna look at everything.
Yeah, it's a scanner. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's RoboCop scanner. Yeah, I won't say RoboCop.
Are you like low key with it, or you like I'm looking at you, like I'm scanning, I'm checking out the, you know what I'm saying?
If I get close enough and I feel like we about to catch eyes, yeah, I'm gonna catch eyes. And I'm like, no, I'm like,
Hey, we gotta catch this low key. He gotta catch this low key because I guarantee just ain't no eye movements.
Is he blinking?
Yo, you see?
He had the fake blink.
Bro, look at.
but I probably wouldn't have had a time. It's probably just in passing. Like you pass somebody like that, I know what. That's what I understand what you're saying, Jamila. Like you don't even have the time.
I ain't even gonna say nothing.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you got the time, you have to have the time. Like you gotta say
you got
something.
time today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had time today,
yeah, you
I'm
gotta
gonna spend my time doing what I want. I'm not pressed about that, bro. Like I'm telling you, man, I live for myself. I live freely for the Most High. Blessings to all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she ain't kept your weight in this.
I don't.
Have a good day.
There is no way.
There is no way. I gotta come. That gotta graduate. The energy gotta be there. Now, if I felt the energy, something like that,
Okay, what if y'all same aisle, grocery store,
the same aisle grocery store.
same aisle grocery store. You turn.
Why
Like,
you
what
close
am
your
I
eyes like
looking
that? This
at?
really
Looking
happened.
too
You going back into your shit where you
what
just
am I
said
supposed
that.
to say, bro? Like, what in a grocery store in the aisle? What am I? You want to make a TikTok? Like, what am I supposed to say? What's
Wait, why is that the first thing? Hold on.
Woman can
Why is the first thing you say?
Why is
Let me put the camera on you. Hold on. So wait, that's the first thing that you do? Like, hey, you trying to make a TikTok? Let me know. Hold
Isn't that
on.
like a trending topic right there? Like, so what am I? You know what I'm saying? What am I gonna do?
Let me know if y'all first words will be. You want to make a TikTok in the comments?
No,
If I'm in
us
a
know in the
grocery
comments if
store
y'all
in the
TikToking
aisle,
it up.
Please let me
you
know.
want to
Wow.
make a TikTok?
no, you just look over and that thing just, and then she look back.
I mean, see,
Man,
if you,
she's reaching for something. She look back.
She chopping
if you giving scenarios like,
Yeah.
All right, so depending on what aisle she in, right? All right, so let's say
Will she in the junk with the box macaroni and cheese and oodles of
yeah.
noodles?
Does it matter?
That's it.
Does it matter?
That she with the raw meats and they got
Exactly.
You know,
And she getting a couple slabs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She eating good, then you already know what time it is.
oh man.
But if it's on the oodles and noodles, then is that going to change how you feel?
Nah.
And she already getting pineapple juice.
Yeah, you know, getting the canned string beans, you know what I'm saying? So how do you feel? Does
Not
that
even-
change?
Not even plucking them shits.
we might be going grocery shopping together. Shit, I don't know. You know.
Does it change? Nobody's answering the questions that we're asking. Does it change it?
You sell EBT?
Nah.
You can eat good with
Ain't
EBT.
nothing
too.
wrong
Oh, so niggas get a little bit of views on YouTube. Now nobody want to speak their truth. I see what's
That's
going
what
on
I'm
here.
saying.
I see exactly what's going on here. Y'all acting real different right
Let me
now.
break it down. Let me break it down to the different dishes.
If I'm on the aisle with a female and I see her and I think I want to say something, if she's shopping for food, I'm gonna get close up and see what she got. I'm gonna say, so we eating that for dinner, right? She go, what you say? And then I'm gonna say something. Yeah, I'm gonna say something to make her either laugh or either smack the shit out of me.
So you the funny guy. You come in with the comedy. That's how you get them.
Yeah, cause I gotta see what she got in it.
So how do y'all get y'all girls, yo? What's y'all strength? Like what's y'all attributes? You know what I'm saying? Like Madden ratings.
Shit.
What's your joke game? Is that like a, you know what I'm saying, like an 87?
Okay, now
93.
funny ratings.
Funny
What the
ratings.
at?
We're gonna go through the funny ratings first.
I'm not funny at all. I can't make nobody laugh, yo.
Funny ratings.
I tell a joke, everybody be like,
Nah, you hilarious.
dog, I'm telling you, I can't make no joke for shit.
Nah, you hilarious, bro.
I got kicked out of the house one time because I told a joke that shit wasn't funny. That shit was horrible, though.
He passed it.
Matter of fact, I think Scoozy was performing at the house party. Matter of fact, shout out Scoozy
Oh
performing.
yeah,
at
you
the
was
house
performing
party.
at
He
the
was
junk. You know,
performing.
that's when he got kicked out the house.
He
That was
did.
the same time.
And my sister, shout out my sister, she kept grabbing the mic trying to perform and shit. And that guy on the mic told a joke. And that nigga Scoozy was in. I walked out the crib. I went home. I was embarrassed. I woke up in the morning. I couldn't eat breakfast or nothing.
Damn, son.
You gonna be all right tonight, bro?
Goddamn.
Let's go get Brad.
I mean, I'm redeeming myself right here, but
bro. You gonna
I'm
be
real
all right
enough to
tonight.
tell my story. I'm real enough to tell my story.
We're gonna get breakfast in the morning.
Well then.
All right, the other ratings though.
All right, hold on now. Fuck that. Y'all ain't trying to do the ratings. I can tell the response wasn't too strong. All right, we gonna go. We gonna go into since everybody here is a lyricist. So have y'all ever wrote a song for a girl before to try to get her?
I ain't wrote a song to try to get a girl, but I definitely put some of my life experiences with females in some of my songs. I can say that, but it won't like I ain't dedicating nothing. Like I ain't married or nothing, you know.
How did
we
they feel
talking
about
like
it?
high school, like little.
Did they appreciate it or were they upset?
Shit, they probably don't even know.
Oh, so you can get your shit off with the low and they don't even know no.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
that's how that go.
So if it would have blew up, would they would have known it was about them then?
Probably not.
Damn, niggas, what the fuck?
I mean,
so they inspired you to make your shit. That's what
Nah,
they say. They're your
yeah.
inspiration.
Nah,
That's what it sounded like
Nah,
right
they
now.
not inspired. They just like when you an artist and you make music, like you make it about your life experiences. So it's just
Yeah, but if you got life experiences and you writing about it,
sometimes
ain't your life experiences what inspiring you to write about the shit that you
See,
write?
this just evolved into a whole nother question just
Yeah,
now.
that's you know what I mean, because he said it ain't inspiring me.
So how do y'all feel when it comes to y'all creative process and you're talking about an individual? Do you like keep that in mind or do you like just speak your truth? Like it is what it is.
Now, after going platinum twice in my mind, know what I mean, what I really do is I really try to speak to. Oh my bad, Scoozy. How you feel about
It's
this?
all good. The question has changed like 5 times. What's the question? Where we at right now?
I think it evolved to when you're creating and you're talking about somebody else. Do you care about that or are you just worried about just speaking your truth?
Previously, I didn't give a fuck. I put people's names in the song, especially if it rhymed well. Like, I'm low key kind of known for some of that.
Drop a bomb
actually.
on that.
Yeah, like I had no problem with that. Whether it be romantic situation, like a beef situation, it didn't really matter. But again, that was me. I was like, that's my truth. I've talked about my my relationship with my parents and shit like that. But as I've gotten older, gotten a little bit more responsible, just kind of understand cause and effect. It's like I kind of realize it's just it can be distasteful. Like I'm a little bit more of a classier nigga. Like you don't want just because you can do some shit don't mean you should do it. And again, to me, I think it shows a little bit more class. And if anything, again, it adds to the mystique of if you can speak about something omnisciently but still get the point across. Comma.
What was that word again?
Omniscient.
Omnisciently?
Yeah.
Oh
This nigga
shit!
stealing your whole dictionary. Hey, stop repeating your words. He's stealing your whole dictionary.
Say that one more time,
I'm
brother.
about to say that shit on episode 37. I'm gonna wait a little bit, but it's coming out.
These omniscient ass hoes out this bitch. It's fucking up my aesthetics, baby.
Motherfucker call me omniscient. I'm like, bitch.
Nah, but I would say on the other end, those songs that I have been very straightforward about, they've helped a lot of people out too. Like, talking about my relationship with my father or like certain someone who I mentioned in the song before, even like prior relationship stuff. Like, it might have been a lot to put it out, but it's like I have really specific relationships with some people who've listened to me that like the music has got them through some things. So it's like I don't regret any of that either, because it was like at the end of the day, I said what I said. Again, there's better ways to say things in the future, but I will never regret putting out something that helps somebody get through a situation and just maybe help them get to another day. So that openness is super important for artists. Like, we can have fun all day, but it's like, you never know what somebody's gonna, because a lot of us think about shit, especially when you express yourself like, ain't nobody gonna fuck with that. Don't nobody want to hear about me taking my daughter down the street to the school bus. There's somebody who wants to hear that. There's somebody who wants to relate to it. So
Yeah.
if it's important to you, you need to talk about it no matter how odd or obscure it is. It's very important.
Fact.
God damn it.
It's gonna relate to.
That's 100.
He stamped
Drop a
that.
bomb on that one.
Damn right. No, what a bomb button.
Now I'll say this: it's
way
important
the
to
way
figure out
interface
what the
is
fuck
set
is
up.
interesting too.
Bomb sound.
I gotta know.
Hell yeah.
I gotta know what you interested in.
Well, you gotta know what you're interested in to make a song. But before we get to that, so you saying, so since you said, nah. But since you said that, you was talking about the different stuff like your pops and everything. That's I mean, when you go back to your shit, that's when you make your songs. So you saying that's your inspiration to make the song, right?
What you mean?
So when you think about your pops, when you make your certain songs, when you think about the certain situations, when you make your songs about your situations, when you say that's your inspiration to making a song?
There's very specific rules that I follow in my life, and not that I've always done that, and which is why I'm following them. Cause like I was definitely like a wild liar from like when I was a child and shit like that, even coming up into adulthood, you know, lying to my friends, lying to women, all types of shit, and I was just like lying to myself. So I was like, man, that's not the type of shit I want to uphold or the energy I want to bring back to myself. Because it's like, if I can't say some shit and mean it, what's the point in talking? And like, even one of the other things I get into is like mindful speech and shit like that. If I'm talking, it's got to have some type of value to it. So I never discredit myself for my. But I would say that I've never lied in any type of song or exaggerated or exasperated anything like that. Like, so that's. Now I just live that a little bit more. Like music though has never been an issue, but like my personal life reflects that a lot more.
True. So saying that, would you go on the boundaries of doing some shit? Be like, I can't rap about it. Let me do it real quick, you know what I'm saying? And then make a song about it. So would you get an inspiration in your head? Be like, I can make a song about this, but I ain't never do it. Let me go do that shit this weekend, and then maybe we can talk about it on Monday.
Nah, I never do that, man. My shit's too authentic. Like my shit's gonna my art is always gonna be a reflection of my life.
So it's basically strictly on how you are, what you do.
Yeah, man. It's just certain shit I fuck with and don't fuck with, and have grown to fuck with over time.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna talk about it.
And I only ask that because a lot of people find what's hot was, you know what I mean, what's the topic and shit right now, or try to go do some shit to go viral and then make a song about some shit. And, you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I respect that though.
Yeah, damn
because
right.
that says a lot about your character. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, so you got morals for yourself and you got like standards.
Yeah,
not standards for others, but just a standard for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that speaks volumes.
Thank you. I feel like again that goes back to the culture shit we was talking about earlier, and just kind of showing like other people, young men, young women, whatever, whoever it is, like, you know, it's always gonna be somebody who follow us, even if it's just like a younger cousin, brother, or if it's like hundreds of people. And then like even for me, like I've never really kind of understood the gravity of the reach that I have. You know, I'm not like fucking famous, which is cool, but like I never really grasped how many people do fuck with me and like value or hold value to some of the things that I say. So I think it's important. Like, people can agree or disagree. I know some people are kind of big on like, oh, if I'm a star, you know, what you do is your choice, blah, blah, blah. And that's cool. Me personally, I'm not that I disagree, but I disagree with the flakiness of holding that responsibility. I feel like if I have a voice and people hold value to things that I say, then I need to make what I say valuable. I need to make sure that like what I put out there, me personally, I'm more bigger on positive things. I would rather, and again, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be like, go to church and sweep your floor. Like, nah, like I'm gonna still talk real nigga shit, but I'm gonna make sure that what represents me, you know?
Right.
And what I represent is real nigga positive shit.
That's dope. That's fine. Can't wait till this upcoming
if you're
project.
famous in your own eyes, you're famous.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're famous, you're famous.
Yeah. But I'll say fame is never something that concern me.
Yeah, I don't mean like famous, but I mean like, I don't mean like famous being known. Like, if you feel like you have that status to where you feel like your music can reach anybody in the world, then I guess it's the same thing. But
yeah,
I feel like your music, and you feel like you, I don't know.
I understand.
But everybody want to know about the upcoming performances you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to know about them shits. What's up?
Shit. I would say, well, we're about to probably get into that pretty soon. I would say right now we just happy to wrap up all the listening parties. Honestly, that took a lot of work and energy. I'm not really booked for anything, but you can book me if you follow me at Scoozy on Instagram. It's XKUZ with 2 eyes, and find my email and book a nigga. But in the meantime, I'll say we are trying to plan like a really big release party for the album. But again, I really don't like bullshit and stuff. I'm gonna make sure like if we do a show, it's gonna be like a full production. You know, we gonna have like art exhibit and shit like that. It's gonna be a whole thing. And alcohol.
Damn,
Not
right.
alcohol.
Yo, that's what you doing to promote the album that you got come.
Nah, that's gonna be what we do to present it after it comes out.
True.
Yeah. That again, the performance is like the big thing for me. So it's like we gonna make sure that shit is like top tier.
It's gonna be like Mike Tyson. Welcome.
I think so. Shit. Fuck it. And but again, the musicality is just the main thing. We want to make sure like all the instrumentation is there. Like I don't want to shortchange nobody. Like I want to make sure it's like I don't want to shortchange myself or the album. Like I don't want to do no like piss poor shit. I'd rather wait and make sure it's correct as opposed to just trying to rush it just to do it.
Yeah, right.
When you make your music, do you make it for live performances, or is that something that you work for like after the fact? Like, all right, I'm gonna make like a live performance version of this song.
Make something to make it, but keep those things in mind and in context. I would say, especially moving forward with what we're gonna be doing as far as like once we start kind of getting a little bit more back into like funk and shit like that. That's the stuff I love performance. So I always think about how I'm gonna structure things into a set, but the intent on making music when it's being created is just to create it at that time.
I told you, man, your performance been going crazy every time.
Thank you,
Every
man.
time I look at it, I'm like, yo, I want to be there.
Oh yeah,
Damn,
it should
I'm mad I'm here. Every time you post it, for real.
Nah, it's a fun time, man. That's the whole thing. It's just getting everybody included and make sure everyone has a fun time. So, and if not, stop being bougie. The problem I just had in Atlanta actually. Nobody wanted to have like I'm just like, bro, I'm not the nigga that's gonna be like, yo, put your hands up. Like, nah, but just don't be weird. Like, why you being weird to me?
You know what happened in Atlanta? Everybody was cool and shit.
They was being too cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Ain't nobody else was that cool. Like, because pretty much the way that they were structured was 30 minutes, everybody come in, get drinks, chill, whatever. And they're very chill atmospheres. It's like, again, I'm big on creating the environment, so it's comfortable. And but some people put themselves in uncomfortable positions or situations, and I'll do like a 15-minute set of my old music and then just play the album and let everybody listen. It's like it's not like a structured formal thing. It's just like same shit. If you want to sit down, listen to it, and goddamn cry and I don't know, beat your meat and shit, that's you. Do that in your little corner. If you just want to get up and get drunk, that's cool too. If you want to discuss it, that's fine. But it's about just making everybody do their own thing. Yeah. But I'll say this time when I did the set though, like motherfuckers was just like, rap for me, Scoozy, man. Like no one's clapping, no one's like getting engaged, no one's saying no ad libs, and it's like you got at least all my people from the news that was in there was pretty lit, and a couple of my other friends, but everybody else was just like, I'm going to brunch tomorrow. Like it was just like, bro, relax, like loosen up, just chill. So
how's the feeling of between like performing, here where it's normally people where you go to somewhere like Atlanta where you don't necessarily know everybody that's going to be out there? Is that like a nerve feeling or just the unknown? Like how is that experience?
It's the opposite, honestly, because usually the further I go, it's more so people who I know personally, which that's why that can kind of be an issue. When someone's coming because they genuinely enjoy my music, even if I don't know them, they're there to see me as an artist, as opposed to someone coming like, all right, nigga, we was in 4th grade together. And I feel like sometimes that can kind of bring a certain level of entitlement to like, I don't have to enjoy myself as much because I'm here to support you because you need me to be here. And it's like, I don't. So if you're going to come, let it be genuine. I'd rather turn up with 3 people that want to be there than 20 people who don't give a fuck. Right. But yeah, but I would say me personally though, like I like performing for crowds that don't know me. Cause I'm like an adrenaline junkie. I like feeling competitive. Like I like conquering some shit. So it's like I know if I can work over a crowd that don't want to see my ass, that's a good feeling. Cause it's like you're not gonna embarrass me or make me feel anxious. Like I got my feet wet enough to get past that. Like I came up in the open mic scene like way back. So you're not gonna embarrass me. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm gonna fry the shit out of you if you say something stupid, and that's happened quite a few times. If you get crazy, we're gonna beat you up. Like, that's not gonna happen because we old. You know, I get hit now, I'm gonna be bruised for 6 months. But in all seriousness, like, there's nothing you can do. So for me, it's just another thing to get over, and I love that shit. Cause there's nothing more gratifying than a motherfucker being like, yo, I don't know you, but I fucks with you. I'm like, I fucks with you because you fucks with me. Church.
Mm-hmm. Sound like being an athlete.
Yo, random, that nigga, who's the nigga with the really goofy ass laugh with the cornrows? Kawhi Leonard?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I just randomly just thought about that nigga laughing. When you said athlete, I saw someone interviewing him, and that shit just made me.
That nigga be tweaked.
My producer sent me that shit, and I was fucking dying. Unrelated.
So now that you finish your upcoming project, are you still working on projects after that?
Yeah, I'm kind of focusing more on features right now, and then just kind of building a business plan for moving forward as far as like, which we have, but now it's just a matter of turning it from an idea to like, what are we gonna do to make this functional and like kind of get our automation going and shit. I couldn't tell you what the content of my next project will be, but I do know like the style of music that we want to go with and what we're gonna do leading up to that point. So it's a plan in place.
So you have any features on this project?
Yeah, I got quite a few, honestly. Not as much as like my previous projects because we kind of kept a lot of it in house. But my homie Zay Blaze, I met him at Hampton University. He's up in Maryland, but I think he's from Atlanta as well too. He's an excellent artist. He's on 2 of the songs on there, and one of my previous songs as well too. Donald Hurdle, he's on one of the songs. Wilkes, who produced the project, he's also on there. Errol Hardaway from Norfolk. Who else? I'm forgetting, motherfuckers. I had a lot of good people on the skits as well too. So it was fun, man, but not too much.
That's dope. That's real dope. So what's the process? What was the process differently going into this project than your last project? Like what was the process thought you was in?
I would say the previous like bigger project that we had was Veronica's Apartment, which half of that album I had already produced myself, and I had just gotten cool with my producer Jack Union. We had like kind of reestablished our relationship, and like he had like started playing beats for me that day, and I was like, nigga, that's it. And we was just coming up with shit. So he asked if he could like kind of reproduce a lot of stuff I already worked on or do additional shit. So it's kind of like it was already a meal that somebody helped me finish, as opposed to this one I let him and Wilkes produce all the way. So I've grown a lot more as a person. Like I wasn't like, I used to get lit at my sessions. I'd be turning up and shit, but then that started becoming problematic. So that's when I stopped drinking and started smoking more for the sessions. And you can definitely tell in like the project, it's a lot more chill. Like the last one was more groovy, that's cool too. But this one is a lot more, it's like laid back. It's a little bit more niggas age. It's a lot more wine and blunt as opposed to, like Four Loko and Death. Shit. Yeah.
Hey.
Four Loko and vapes.
Four Loko.
A whole different feel.
Yeah.
Not entirely. Michelin, baby, y'all niggas tired of me. Yeah, 20 inches in 2020, baby. Still got the vision, it's 2020, maybe. If we stick to the mission, we'll hit the lottery. Buying properties, probably rhyming topics so properly.
Still can't see these snakes. I just cut my grass and pray my shady keep me safe. I can't trust that boy if everything he be is fake. I look him right in the eyes and still won't see me shake. And never see me.
How about Dave Chappelle? Have you saw his latest?
Yeah, I'm a big Dave Chappelle fan, honestly.
Shout out Dave.
Dave Chappelle getting a lot of hate right now.
So how do y'all feel about it? I feel like everything that he said is basically happening. Niggas don't listen, they don't understand, but y'all can, you know what I'm saying, elaborate on that if y'all want to.
I don't feel like he did or say anything wrong. I mean, maybe it's the sensitivity.
He didn't follow the guidelines of the networks, I think. Yeah.
He just pressed on the
it's
lines.
still on there.
He just pressed on the lines of cancel culture and shit.
I
And
feel
he
like-
took, and everybody took the bait what he was throwing out.
I feel like it's ironic because what he said, like it was, is what it ended up being. And if you notice, the people who have the most comments to say are on either side of not watching it. Like either niggas or whomever who feel strongly about like negative thoughts towards trans people and shit like that didn't watch it. And then a lot of people who are overly like protective and being like he said this and did that also didn't watch it. So it's like I have no problem with disagreements or people, you know, not liking what he said, but like it's a much healthier discussion if you actually watch what he said, because the timing is like, and again, that's what makes him so dope is his timing as a comedian, and which even us as musicians can learn from as well too. Is like if you really watch the special, everything leads up to ultimately being exactly about what everybody is criticizing him for, and like him being supportive of his trans friend who ended up being betrayed by the community. But it's not about trans people being betrayed by your people, period. And then like also just the importance of other things as well too. And it's like, you know, niggas is talking about everybody. Like it's not just one group of people, and it's not like anybody's encouraging hate or anything like that. And also not to be on some woe is me shit, but it's like, does anybody watch any other comedians or other podcasts of comedians like Bert Kirshner and like Tom Segura, which I'm fans of, by the way, but it's like white dudes say way worse shit. And I'm not saying any bad shit is not bad, but it's like when niggas say shit on certain platforms, it's an issue. But when white folks have been saying that or worse things, everybody turns a blind eye, or it's just that's their brand. Like, nah, fuck that. Yeah, it's just no. Hold if we gonna hold somebody to the standard, let's hold everybody to the standard. Like,
White privilege is real.
I agree
You gotta recognize.
with
So-
both statement.
overall, I enjoyed the special. Very nice.
I did too.
Good jokes.
But do y'all notice? I hope you yeah, they gonna do it. I already know. But everybody talks about like how like, you know, Netflix, you know, the employees are protesting and all that. Nobody's talking about the hate that was drawn on Dave's friend that committed suicide. So it's okay for them to do that and nobody talk about it, but we still supposed to, you know, like it's just crazy how that dynamic works.
Exactly. It was everything that they wanted to attack him for, except for everything that he was actually saying.
Like, did they apologize or anything? You know, like
Probably not.
The ironic thing about all this shit is, again, it all comes back to the point of the special. And that's the best thing. It's like, one, whether we were talking positively or negatively about him, we're talking about him. And at the end of the day, I think the overall message, like he said, was to bring attention to what happened to his friend. And then, like, even then, he said he has, like, a foundation for her as well, too. So it's like, at the end of the day, let's say 10 people watch the shit and 7 people got some negative shit to say and 2 people don't give a fuck and 1 person that moved. That 1 person might be a little bit more active about what was said. So it's like, at the end of the day, there are positive repercussions to it too, because what's the negative repercussion is that what, he gets canceled? Can't really cancel him at this point. So it doesn't matter. And even if it does, he's straight. But overall, you know, he was looking out for his homie. And that's what's happening. And people are talking. Like, the good thing is we are having, like, literally we're having dialogue at this moment about these issues. So whether you agree with them or not, when it does come to, like, trans rights and, you know, people feeling negatively towards them or bad things happening, like, it does bring up that conversation. So at least it's, whether it's healthy or unhealthy, it's giving people more comfortability with it, which is the first step to, you know, the next thing as well, too. And then at the end of the day, niggas talk about it.
I feel like you stand where you stand, you know? I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as you love yourself. Self-love is the best love.
Yep.
So, hey, you do what you gotta do. You do what you want to do. And, I'm a he, him, you know? Because that's what it's come to. You know, she, hers, and he, hims. And
yeah, that's way better than me. Because if I was hosting this shit, I would have got his flag just now. I'd have fired this whole shit up. So that's good.
Because
that
God
I'm
made
behind
Adam
the
and
scenes.
Eve, not God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, bro. You know.
I mean, I don't want to get into.
Nah, we not going.
No,
We
ain't
not.
nobody doing all that.
There it is.
Nah,
There it is. I was looking for it. There it is.
Um,